This is John Boy Beats, and I approve this message.
Please clap.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone, it's actually Jeb Bush. So Roham tweeted like he does, and like usual, people overreacted quite a bit. And now everyone in Top Shot seems to think burning is going to happen. So I just wanted to make a quick video talking about why I don't think burning is going to happen and why I think burning has a lot of unforeseen consequences, as opposed to the superior method, which is already in place, and that is the locker room and the deflationary mechanics around that. Really quickly, let's define what the locker room does. It takes in more moments than it gives out, which is what makes it deflationary. For example, when you buy a locker room pack, you're turning in 4 tickets for 3 moments. So every time you buy a locker room pack, you are effectively burning supply. You are not burning specific moments, but you are taking supply out of circulation. And there's a huge, important difference there. The same thing happens when you turn in 350 tickets for an S1 pack at a much higher clip because you're turning in 350 and you're getting 4 moments back. But the reason why the locker room works and burning wouldn't is because of this. Who gets burned the most? Well, useless players. For example, DeAndre Jordan's 60K is probably getting sent to the locker room way more than Steph Curry's is. So if we were burning these moments, it would actually make the DeAndre Jordan much more rare and scarce as opposed to the Curry or the Giannis or these other stars that actually should be holding the value. And that kind of would cause Top Shot to reverse, where the most valuable moments in some ways would be the most garbage players. However, the way that the locker room works is actually quite brilliant. So if more DeAndre Jordan moments get put into the locker room, there's a higher chance that those moments are coming out in locker room packs. This helps keep a semi-healthy balance over a long period of time of the different players / moments that are in the locker room account. So as people put more and more 60Ks in, the percentages are kept in check because as people pull them out, you have a higher percentage of pulling out the 60Ks that have been put in the most. So if 30,000 DeAndre Jordans get put in there and only 5,000 Steph Currys get put in there, and you buy 10 locker room packs, you have a much higher chance of pulling out the DeAndre Jordans. And as that happens, it basically is keeping things fluid, it's keeping things balanced, and it's making sure that a 60K moment doesn't get burned into extinction or get burned into being rare and somehow valuable for some weird reason, which would not be healthy for the Top Shot economy as a whole. It would not be good for Top Shot for 50,000 of those DeAndre Jordans to get burned permanently and then there to only be 10,000 left, which would create this false scarcity around a player that shouldn't have any significance or hold any value during this season, which would tamper with the overall story that Top Shot wants to tell with the moments they put out, and it would completely devalue the most valuable players. It would completely cause Top Shot to be backwards, like I said before. Now, of course, deflation isn't happening as fast as it probably should. There is only really 2 ways for deflation to happen, and that's Series 1 packs and if people are rolling the dice with locker room packs. And Top Shot is also kind of purposely oversupplying the market a bit. And I do think it's a little out of control. I do think maybe they've gotten a little ahead of themselves in terms of what they think is going to happen as opposed to reality and what is happening with the marketplace and current users and all of that. However, this can all easily get fixed as Top Shot rolls out more ways to use trade tickets. When people have more incentive to turn in trade tickets, deflation will happen at a faster rate, and this will help keep oversupply at a minimum, which is a very difficult thing to do. Clearly, Top Shot needs to introduce something else, but you also don't want to overcorrect where we have the problem we had last year, where 40Ks of random players were going for $20 just because there wasn't any supply compared to the users. So it's a fine balance to have. But I think the important thing is one, there's a deflationary mechanism that already exists in Top Shot that works better than if the moments were actually burned. And then two, burning would cause a lot of problems like the ones we just discussed. I just wanted to make a quick video on this because I'm seeing people get ahead of themselves thinking that Roham is about to light up these 60Ks, and I can almost promise you that that is not the case, and that Top Shot simply will be removing supply from circulation, not moments from circulation, supply from circulation, which is a very key difference. So yeah, I just really quickly wanted to throw a little video together explaining that. I know John Boy Beats and Top Shot Talks have put out threads in the past explaining it, and I've still seen some level of confusion surrounding that. And then obviously with Roham's tweet and people getting a little too excited like they seem to always do whenever he tweets about Top Shot, I figured it was important to make a video to hopefully help temper some expectations so we don't see people go off the rails when they do not burn moments. And then two, explain that, hey, the current system is actually better than burning. It's just that clearly Top Shot needs to introduce more ways to use tickets, which will increase deflation at a faster clip. So let me know what you guys think. Feel free to leave a comment below. If there's something I kind of glanced over or you feel like I didn't explain so well, please let me know and I'll try to type out a fat paragraph in the reply. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Please clap.